so I can talk to get. Oh, look at that! Talk about adrenaline. Talk about challenge. This is it. This is what 4x4 is all about. This is why Sam Chandrasoma and the boys, Nalin Marapana and Indika and Janaka and Sam Apuhami live for. This is what they live for. It is really quite spectacular. Not even, I mean, if you blink, you're going to miss. This is where the co-driver comes in. This is what coordination and communication is all about. You want to talk about teamwork? Come enjoy this. You can feel the energy on this. You can really feel the energy. And you can almost sit with the driver and get through. Beautifully done. Real pressure there to get through and make sure that there was not any penalty points. Here's the assess on the release. Look at that, on two-wheel drive, on three-wheel drive maybe. Now on four-wheel drive. It's skill. Wow! Not good enough. Again, a little bit more acceleration. Engage the four. Yes, yes. Oh, well, I think there's something that actually broke underneath there. You saw him in the water earlier on. He managed to get out and sort himself out. Here he is now. That is pressure. The joy of having the winch. Making sure, there you go, he's going to now yank whatever's that underneath that had detached itself. Oh, there it is. Looks like a hydraulic arm. Could be. I'm not too sure. And finally through, making sure that he was okay. But you can see a little tatty underneath there. Negotiates that safely. So he's got to be careful now, because if he hits that hard underneath side, he's already damaged and hanging loose. Anything can happen. There you go, very quickly out of the Jeep, didn't want to risk it. Gonna attach the winch and maybe just be safe enough. Interesting, use the tree. No choice. A lot safer than sorrier. I'm sure they said that to themselves. Better be safe. And then use what we have. There's go. The winch rope going back. Quite nicely. Into the assessment corner. Relief. Absolute relief. Just grateful to get home. The marshals. So important. And of course the coordinator. The director, tournament director of that whole event. You can hear the instructions, make sure. Oh, lovely. Yes, done. First time, outstanding. You saw the pace of it, no winch, no rope, nothing, just got through. And that was skillful driving. Here's Sam Apuhami, and Saman Apuhami, sorry, and Janaka. Let's have a look. Let's see how successful. It's a bit of a master craftsman at this sort of terrain. This is all about skill. It's all about communication. This is all about making sure man and machine function efficiently together. Yes, yes. see the dust and the sand being kicked off the sides there. The pressure on the suspensions is beyond. You really can't imagine. Have a look at this. Oh, there's that window falling off. That's penalty points for sure. Skill, a lot of skill there, and paying off in the end. In, comfortable. This is Team Jeep. Just feel, you can hear that energy, so different on the Wrangler. Wow, good skill. Now, can he maintain? Is now kissing the side of that. That is full on. That is full on. Have a look at that. Where is he going to go from there? Wow. Almost looks like an impossible position, but have a look at this. Just inch by inch. Yes. A wonderful statement about all of the coordination required. Skillfully done. Just got to make sure he stays within those ribbons, because that's the course. Now heading towards the coconut barrier, if you call it that, as he goes across. See those tires. See how the pressure works. I was talking to the drivers earlier, and they were saying once they actually scale the rocks, they actually deflate their tires so it sits lower down and comfortably, and then they pressure up again when they have to run the time trials. This machine is spectacular. So easy, so easy. There's Sam Chandrasoma, a very satisfied Sam. Sam, of course, part of the Nissan Patrol Club. Here's why we come to 4x4. Sit back and enjoy. Getting tough now because the obviously all sorts of stuff getting into the engine, and not having the easiest of rides in this, getting out of this mud hole. Eventually, despite all of that exhaust fumes and grunge, they managed to get out. Compared to the 107, showing a little bit of class. Tukuma, of course, I'll tell you, has never seen the likes of this. And I don't think anybody quite anticipated how beautiful and how much of a challenge this course was going to be. I'm sure Sean Hamid knew exactly what he was doing, Brigadier Udayaratna. And for us, really such a privilege to be sat talking the game here. When you got angles like this and the camera so close by, you begin to feel the energy and feel the challenge, feel the nervous energy, feel the adrenaline required to actually get you around the course. And of course the measurement, the mental measurement and the pressure that you put yourself and your machine under is quite phenomenal. All the years of practice, all of the things that you dream about, all the other visuals that you see on television around the world, it's all forgotten because you come down to what you can do with your machine. Look at that. Indika Sanjaya there, whacked on the side of his machine. All all of the pride required. It takes a particular kind of madness, passion and pride to do stuff like this.
Actually, this is a brainchild of our Colonel Commandant, Major General Mendaka Samarasinghe, and the officers and men of the Corps of Engineers, and also with the help of the four-wheel drive club and with the sponsors. So we are thankful to all of them, and it's actually it's a dream of Sappers. And thanks to all the officers and men of the Corps of Engineers, now this dream has become the reality.
Absolutely.
And years to come, and this will go into the road and track event calendar, and we will find a lot of excitement in the future too.
Have a look at this. It's a lot easier challenge, but it's a sand. It's a different terrain. And these are the standard vehicles hitting up on the sand pit, just making sure. You can see the branding. Singer has. It's quite interesting that each major sponsor was allocated a special area as part of this This challenge is all in an 8 shape, so all the crowd can see. The VIPs across the water can see. And as you know, it's called the Chandrika River here in Tunkama. This camp is spectacular. There's the only way I can describe it. I'm going to have to go and dig up some more words to try and talk about this. And, you know, for me to sit here and be able to describe all of this to all of you around Sri Lanka, wherever you're watching this, you have to be proud. This is my country. This is our paradise. It really is quite a spectacular story. If nothing else, you can just sit back and enjoy what is the next development of 4x4 in this country. This is created by the Sri Lanka Army Engineers, and for them it's perhaps the best statement out of the 30 years that they contributed. Man and machine and their skill and their class in making sure that Sri Lanka won this very, very complex conflict against the most deadliest of foes. But they are the ones, they always say this, and I'll say this again, the Army Engineers have a saying, they're the first there during the conflict and the last to leave. Nice to see these standard vehicles come out. Most of these vehicles are driven to work, they're at home, they take the kids to school. Now, there's a bit more pressure. Negotiating the sand quite nicely. Wonderful, beautiful weather, intensely hot, dusty, perfect 4x4 weather. And this, of course, is what we call the 8-track. It's about pace, it's about skill, it's about taking risks and being able to make sure that you maintain your balance. Have a look at this. Have a look, enjoy. 4x4. The Sappers. Oh, beautiful. In and out. No damage. No fuss. Just making sure that, you've got to pace up at the right time. That's the secret. You've got to make sure that you don't speed up too soon. Up the Volvo bridge. And down the other side. You've got to be able to just negotiate the bends, the elbow bends, and then underneath the bridge. There you go. Nicely done. Home, safe, all in one piece. Not too much damage, just mud bitten. You can see evidence of the other challenges they've been to. The Carlton, of course, is a big one in Tissamarama. Annual visit there. Another one of the big challenges. The circuit is massive, and so it should be. This is Sri Lanka at its best. Maintaining these vehicles, it's not easy. It's a fairly heavy investment. Apart from that, it's a huge investment in time as well. So it's not just the passion, it's all the sacrifice. And these drivers don't come here on their own. They come with their families, their kids, and that's the brilliant part of it. Here we are now, suddenly from nowhere, you've got this spectacular world-class challenge on the camp, and it's open. You know, in peace times, this is the story. Nicely done. Now you got used to the Jeep team as well. Sharp, very classy machine. Really has got the measure of this course and the skill of the driver. Begins to come into focus as well. It's so important that you actually listen to the instructions. That is one of the most critical factors when you actually take on the challenge. Nice. You know, when I see that happen, I was in that vehicle about an hour ago sorting myself out, and I felt that. You want to know if I'd actually want to sit and risk the water crossing. I said, no thank you, I'm good. I've only got one pair of trousers anyway, one pair of shorts rather. Wonderful. Hope you're enjoying the visuals. At least enjoying it as much as you possibly could. Put yourself in the driver or the co-driver's seat and see how you would feel. Nicely done. Smooth, actually very smooth. So, Tunkama, you know, it's a great achievement more than anything else, and that's what we're here for. A privilege for us to be able to talk the game and to describe the visuals as you sit comfortably at home. Wherever you are watching this in Sri Lanka, thank you for the company. It really is a massive pleasure, and the biggest compliment for these drivers is the fact that you appreciate all of this. Wonderful crowd. Nice. Making sure that they can troubleshoot at any given time. Replace the tires, replace the rods, the hydraulics. Beautiful sight. And here we go. Conclusion to a magnificent day's work. Husband and wife team? Perhaps, but big smiles.
Lot of coordination, lot of understanding, a lot of mind in the game, superb stuff. And congratulations to the winner, Indika and Naveen Murupana. Marapana. But it's absolutely...
That's Indika Sanjay and Nalin Marapana, of course.
Okay, there we are.
Under 3000cc. Serious. That team, of course, has driven all around the world. And this is the over 3000cc challenge. Deepthi Pereira and Maisha Gunawardena.
Major General, and to be a part of the presentation for the final award, which is the number one, the overall Open Extreme, the final award. This is the moment of truth, so can we have a round of applause? There we are, the second runner-up, contestant number 57, Shihara and Shivanta. Okay, let's call upon the first runner-up. That's Suresh Chaturanga and Ravindra Sanjay. The winner of the overall Open Extreme final award. That's Indika and Naveen Marapana. Woo!
And here are the big ones. Indika Sanjaya and Nalin Marapana, the overall champions. They have driven all around the world. They've also won the Rainforest Challenge in Malaysia.
There we are, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause to all the winners.
Magnificent,
Contestants, the
really
second runner-up,
is.
the first runner-up.
And such credit to these drivers and their teams.